George Washington demonstrated the 6 essential S's of leadership. George Washington was the only president to be elected unanimously by the Electoral College because of his reputation for serving others. He wanted to retire after leading America to victory, but he became a key figure in the Constitutional Convention in Philadelphia in 1787 because of his dedication to public service. His survival in the French-Indian War could be counted as divine intervention, and yet he was as brave in this war as in the American Revolution. George Washington was decisive. He had very opinionated cabinet members, but especially in cases of foreign affairs, he weighed their input and decided on a more neutral course for our nation until it grew stronger. Instead of taking power after the American Revolution, George Washington stepped aside until he had realized the Articles of Confederation were not working. He was a wealthy Virginian who at first refused to take a salary for the position as president, but then relented only because he did not want to set a precedent for only the wealthy to be able to hold this great office. Washington created a cabinet system for the presidential office because he knew that power, ideas, and leadership should be shared. He also knew that wealth should be shared, providing much to the widows and orphans of the yellow fever epidemic. As Commander-in-Chief of the Continental Army, winning a 6-year war against Britain, he proved very good at delegating and equipping others. Washington was also talented in administration, as he proved during his 2 terms. He could organize, command, motivate, and inspire. Presidents still practice Washington's example of giving an inaugural address. Washington set quite a vision for the future. George Washington led by example. He provided training for his younger slaves, and he freed all of his slaves in his will. He set the precedent that still affects millions, not just on a level of government, but in deeds, honor, passion, morals, and purpose. The whole world looked to him. George Washington became the greatest symbol and almost mythical figure around the globe for freedom.